We're trying it again. I'm going to wait a minute because Naima Griffin, I think I'm pronouncing it right, Naima. I did see your comment on another video to refresh everything, so that's what I tried. We'll see what happens. All right, I see 8. There we go. Now I see some comments. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Every single time, every restart, I would restart the app and it just wouldn't work. I could hear myself and see myself, but no comments. How are you, everybody? Assalamu alaikum. Where is everybody at today, right now, in the world? I'm testing out this live stream. It's about 9:30 a.m. where I live in the U.S. So Pakistan. That's what I was wondering. I'm doing this to see for the Eastern friends, everybody in the East, Malaysia. That's what I wanted to hear. Saudi Arabia, Qatar. Does this time of day work better for the live stream for our friends over there, for you guys, since it would be after work? Is it the end of the day? Is this a better time to do a live stream? Let me know in the comments here. Yes, sir. Pakistan, 9:30 here, 7:30. Yes, okay. Pretty much at the end of a school day, the end of a work day, correct? When you're home for the evening. For non-American, yeah. Well, I already know about the time zones in the U.S. I know most of the American sleep patterns here since I'm one of them, so I can kind of figure theirs out a little easier. Salam from Germany. Nada. Yes, yes. Iman. Mubashir. Yes. Yes, what is today? Thursday? Yeah, it's Thursday morning around 9:30 in the morning. And I just wanted to turn this on, like I said, just to see how many people maybe popped in and wanted to see what everybody's doing this morning, who watches. Well, this morning in my part of the world, afternoon in your part of the world. From Buffalo, yes, there we go. I'm thinking that might be in the United States, but I've been wrong before. Indonesia, India. Excellent. Salam from Indonesia. That's Islamic Emirates of Afghanistan. India, from Bangladesh, Somalia, India, Canada. Looks like my Eid was good. I didn't do anything in particular. Ireland. Again, we're new to Islam. Only about a month now. So with the fasting and things, I had no idea that was part of it. So I couldn't have jumped right into that. And I haven't been lying about it. We didn't really fast. Plus, with my health issues, I just can't right now. Pakistan, Kuwait, revert Muslim, excellent. Feels good to be a revert, at least I can say. I assuming it does for you because you're here. Canada, excellent. So how's everybody doing this afternoon? I'm just going to relax here. Anybody have any questions we want to go over? We are brothers, yes. I am an atheist, but I am happy for you and Mrs. Muslim. That's awesome. You know what? That's that's really all it takes is I think being a good human being is not be jealous and bitter, which I've been bitter a lot for a long time. Not so much jealous, but bitter. I've had a lot of frustrations that I've kept in my life, but those have been lifted now since I no, my children are not Muslim, at least not yet. We just took our took Shahada a month ago, so my beard. It always goes back to the beard, doesn't it? um, are your children? Yeah, yeah, of course. My children know about it, but again, we're only about a month into this, so just like anybody, I wouldn't push it on them. Nobody pushed it on me. This was completely my idea, my thought that came to me from Allah, and I believe that. Um, so I really feel, I believe truly that Saudi Arabia, Hulk Hogan wrestler, yeah. Um, I'm all over the place here. Your beard is weird. I know you're not the first person to say that. I started letting it grow in. Is it weird because you don't see this where you live like this, right? I might trim the beard. I am. I'm going the middle part in. I just don't know when I'm going to trim this. What is my favorite part of being Muslim? At this point, only for about a month into it, being Muslim, my favorite part is the acceptance, the feeling of love that we've gotten from all the brothers and sisters from around the world, and the brothers and sisters at our local masjid. But it's all over. I have not had any weird feeling from any single Muslim around the world at all. So that's my favorite part. And it seems, I mean, from the first night me and Mrs. Muslim took Shahada, that first night, people are asking us, "How are you? Do you need anything? What can we help you with?" Unbelievable. Yes, planning to do Hajj and believe in Allah. Yes, all of those things. I would like to go to, Saudi Arabia and look and see is it Mecca, right? The footsteps, the footprints of Muhammad. Absolutely. I hope I have time to do all those things that before I leave this earth. Hi, brother. That's Mr. Abdul Salam. What do my neighbors think? Just like a lot of my family, they don't know. Nobody's really seen us enough to say any. We haven't talked to anybody really. That's all. Just haven't been able to interact with any neighbors or anything yet. No, not yet. But eventually they'll know. I'm sure they will. The beard, yeah, it's a new style. Yeah, it's fun. I kind of laugh now because it's all about the beard, but I understand it is part of teaching of. Correct me if I'm wrong. From the teachings of Muhammad, that that it should be either full beard or no beard. Correct. So yes, I know. I've been told about it, and I'm gonna address it. Live with Hindu family. So I am correct. Okay. Um, is Naiman on here? Griffin, are you on here? Pakistan. Full beard. No beard is haram. Okay. Well, you know what? And I get this question a lot. Why did you start the channel so quickly after becoming Muslim? it was really boiled down to, but this is one of the biggest positive experiences other than my wife meeting my wife, getting married, and my children. The feeling that I have been blessed with in this experience of wanting to reach out towards God and move towards Islam that I wanted to document it. It was such a feeling that I've never had before. I wanted to be able to share our journey in hopes that it might inspire somebody else or other people that have had the same feeling, uh, to share their experience and journey. If I could get everybody in the world to experience the feeling that I've had in my heart and in my head since a month ago or 6 weeks ago when I first started thinking about Islam, if I could get the whole world to have that feeling that I've had, then I feel that my job is done. It's the most, I cannot describe it. I just can't describe it. That's why I wanted to start documenting it. Yeah. Yep. And other than that, that's the biggest reason, really. Just to I'm curious to, I've in a in a sense I thought I was kind of crazy, so I kind of wanted to feel and hear from other people. Have you had a similar experience? And Mrs. Muslim is out running errands this morning. Now, somebody here says full beard is not mandatory. And still, a lot of this is still new to me. So we're studying, we're reading the Quran, and we're going to masjid. Um, where's my sister, Mrs. Muslim? Give my salam. She's out running errands. Um, Even for us right now, going to our masjid, 100%. I'll keep telling everybody this: 100% of our masjid is Bengali people. 100% of them. Me and Mrs. Muslim are the only two white people there, so we do not speak Arabic. We do not speak Bengali, and not everybody there speaks English. Most of them do, but everything, the prayers in Arabic, and when our brothers and sisters are speaking in Bengali, we don't understand a word that's happening. So it's going to take us a little extra time. Let's see. What are my hobbies in my free time? Well, at this point in life, I've spent the majority of my adult life working as a mechanic, an electrician. I'm a very handy technical type of guy. I like to work with things that are mechanical and electrical. Um, I've done heating and air conditioning systems. We're actually out in the garage or my workshop, which I don't know if you can see. I've got all my tools and everything laid out here. I work on everything from cars to motorcycles to everything. I fix houses, I fix heaters, air conditioners. So I love building things and making things run and customizing things. That's my favorite hobbies. I do watch the One Message Foundation. How do you feel when I hear the call to prayer? I'm friendly Muslim. I'm glad you asked that. From the first day or two, I started research. I had the feeling. I thought about Islam and Allah the first night. The next day, when I started researching videos and information on Islam, one of the first things I found, I don't remember the channel, but there's a YouTube video and it's a call to prayer. And I think it's called Muslim Bangs or something. But that call to prayer, I even commented on that video. At the time, I was still not Muslim. I commented on that video and I said, even though I'm not Muslim, I said, this is one of the most beautiful sounds I've ever heard. That call to prayer, absolutely. That is my favorite thing I've ever heard. It gives me goosebumps when I hear it. Yes, I'm studying as much as I can from the Quran right now. My first what my brothers have told me at the masjid is out of the Quran. What I first want to do, being new to Islam, is study the surahs, Al-Fatiha, number one. That's what they want me to start studying first, so I can at least understand when we're doing the prayers. I can understand what's being said. That's what I'm working on. Yes, and try to learn the Arabic language. I am. learning to understand the vowels and pronunciate. Oh, Brooklyn, yes, she's the young lady, right? Yeah, I've seen her. I'm doing great. You think so? I hope so. It's not just me, it's Mrs. Muslim too. I'm nothing without Mrs. Muslim. She is, I'm nothing in this world without her. I am so blessed. Thank you, Allah, for sending her to me. I do feel I still have a few hangups about being a white American, being allowed to say Allah. I'm allowed to. I know I am. I'm Muslim, but it still feels it's one of those things that the word Allah has been associated with Muslims and of course terrorism and all these misconceptions. But I'm still learning that it's okay to say Allah or God when need be. See how many liars. When I failed it, yeah, I heard the call to prayer again, and our one of our imams that we have at our masjid, his we have three of them, four of them, but there's one in particular, and I don't know his name, but the way he sings and does recites the Quran when he does it, me and my wife both agree he's our favorite. He sounds the best. Is his voice is so beautiful, it's unbelievable. You're saying, sister, is it Haika Khan? You're a sister, and it is mandatory for a beard. Watch the One Message Foundation, right? That's what you're saying. Sifat Bengalis have a pure heart. Unbelievable. And again, 100% of everybody at my masjid are Bengali. They're unbelievable. They have hugged us. They have said, "How are you, brother, sister?" Unbelievable. They're the nicest people I've ever met in my life. Nadim Hassan, assalamu alaikum, alaikum assalam. I think I said it right. No, Nibbles, I do not know Omar Paul from TikTok, but I'll check him out. Such a nice couple. We've been hearing that for 25 years, even well before I my search towards Islam. Um, I think there's something about me and Mrs. Muslim that together we're meant to be together, and it shows. I think. Salam from Germany. What time is it in the USA? Well, depending on where you live, it's 9:50 in the morning, 9:50 a.m. where I live, which is in the Eastern time zone. Ashley, welcome to Islam. Thank you. Yeah, as Hafsa Khalid, you are very blessed to have received guidance at his age. Absolutely. Now that I've been just a few weeks into it, I keep putting my head down because I'm thinking of what I want to answer. Part of me says, Allah, why couldn't you have came to me 20 years sooner? I could have been so much better at delivering and spreading your message, but then I have to stop and think that Allah wills things, right? Things happen for a reason, and it's not on my time; it's on His or Allah's time. This time means nothing. You scratched your car. Your parents don't know. Can you help me out with that? Absolutely, I could. If you're in my area, there's more to our story too. I think I brought it up a little bit. It's sometimes even for us to talk about things and post videos. I've had an illness for about 4 years now. I'm not able to work. I've been even when I make these videos, I'm sick all the time, but that's going to get into another video. I don't do as much work as I used to because my sickness is getting worse. Aftab Allah Mansari, Assalamu alaikum, brother. Uncle Jay, are you planning for Umrah or Hajj? I not yet. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't even looked into that yet. But after I've seen a few comments about this, I'm going to. Oh, Allah loves the hands that works. I hope so. That's nice because I like to work. I used to like to do that. Is it hard to leave alcohol and change your diet? No, no, because you know, and I don't lie. When, of course, when I was a younger man, I would partake in alcohol and stuff, but that's been a long time ago. I quit that a long time ago. Changing your diet? No, it's just don't eat pork. It's pretty simple. And of course, the meats we get are halal, which are just there's a place right down the street from us. Hakim Ziar from Germany for all the Muslims of the world. Ansa Jama says, I've been praying for Allah to protect your marriage. Thank you. I appreciate that. Nadim Hassan, I recommend using the Clear Quran for translation. That's pretty much the way I looked at it too. So regardless, whatever anybody tells me, what is mandatory, what is not mandatory, I've heard so many different things that I will always refer to the Quran for the right definition and the right answer. Pakistan would be super nice. I would like to go there. Bangladesh. Yes, that's like my people at my masjid. More Pakistan. Um, I'm sure probably most of you are familiar with Haroon. Haroon, the American Muslim convert. I've been talking with him quite a bit, and he's been helping me along with a lot of things. Please ignore all the negative comments. Some people have nothing better to do than spread hate, spreading love. Absolutely. I'm 40. I'm 48 years old. I don't have any time for hate and nonsense in my life at this point. You're not going to get to me. You're just not. Because trust me, I've seen some things and done some things far worse than you could ever think about saying to me. Uh-oh. Um, obviously, what does it say, guys? Okay. I'm trying to read this catch up. What was our kids' reaction to becoming Muslim? Our son is 17, our daughter is 14, and they were absolutely supportive of us. Me and Mrs. Muslim have raised two nice children, and their hearts are pure. And they said, "Okay, you're Muslim. That's fine. They'll become soon, I'm sure." I know everybody says I look like Yusuf Estes. I know. Well, my illness, that's a whole other thing that me and Mrs. Muslim are going to sit down and explain. I'll just tell you this much. It's an illness that completely makes me feel sick 24 hours a day, like I have the flu. 24 hours a day. It never, ever, ever stops. And I've been this way for 4 years straight. And the doctors have no idea what it is. So that's why it's a whole other video. What did I think about Islam growing up? Well, I grew up as a teenager in the early 1990s, and honestly, up until 9/11, I don't think many Americans were thinking about Islam. But of course, 9/11 happened. And what did everybody think? And I don't lie, myself admitted, I got sucked into brainwashing like everybody else. I didn't spend any time going around purposely hating Muslims or spitting or saying on on anybody or saying confronting anybody that I might see at a store wearing a hijab. No, I didn't have time for that. But probably like most people, I just absorbed some of that information from the media that Islam is terror, Islam are killers. But now I see, especially now I see that's all nonsense. It's silly. It's pathetic. It's pathetic. I'm sorry that I feel bad that Muslims have had to endure this for so long. Mrs. Muslim, she's out running errands this morning. Mohammed Hafez, thank you. We love you too. Um, in Michigan. No, I'm not related to Yusuf Estes, but I look like it, right? How do I feel becoming Muslim at this specific age? Again, it's not something I chose to do. I didn't consciously say, I'm going to go do this. It came to my heart and into my mind. And once I got involved with it right away, the minute I got involved with it, I knew I was Muslim. And at first I was questioning it. Why at my age now do I need to turn towards Allah and go as Muslim? And then after learning everything from everybody at the masjid and other Muslims around the world, it's not mine to question. It's not mine to question what the will of Allah is. For whatever reason, Allah decided that this was the time, and I do believe Allah has known this for my entire life that it was going to be this year. For whatever reason, I was going to go towards Islam, and I can't question it. I'm fine with it. I'm absolutely comfortable with it. And besides, even if I didn't, even if I had a problem with it, who are you to question Allah, right? I'm not going to question it. Yeah, I thank you. Is it? I wish I could say Uzar Khalid Khan. I know I keep answering the same question. I feel like when people keep asking it, I feel obliged to ask it. But I see what you mean. You do daily. Salam alaikum. Come here, Finny. Love from India. The Clear Quran is the best English translation. Okay. Does the Clear Quran give you English and Arabic, side by side? I'd like to know that. From Singapore, Shah Verve, India. My name is Jay. Whoever really wants to know there. Love from India. Let's see. We're going to give it another minute and then we'll probably wrap it up. I appreciate everybody for coming on. I'm glad to see that. Yeah, I mean, we can pretty much all agree, right, that for everybody overseas in Europe and the Middle Eastern countries, this time is a good time to do live streams. Okay. Where are the moderators? They're probably at work. Um, okay, what was that? The clear. I forget what it's called. I'll find it. About that Quran, I'm gonna look into that one as well. So, all right, everybody. I think that's about it. I believe we're it's flying. Uh, they thought it was fibromyalgia, then they didn't think it was fibromyalgia. They're still up in the air. They don't know. Um, it's yeah, it's to the point where I've all of my doctors locally had sent me. I go to the University of Michigan Hospital in Michigan here. That's who's seeing me now. And if they can't do anything, I'm going to have to try the Mayo Clinic in the United States to see if they can help. So, all right, everybody, I'm going to check out of here. Thank you, everybody, for being with me this morning or in your time this evening. As usual, it's awesome. I'll make sure Mrs. Muslim's going to be on with me again soon, the next day or two. We'll do maybe another live or make a video with her because I know everybody wants to see her too. So, all right, everybody, I love you all. Thank you very much, and I will see you soon.